What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex46. I'm back with another video. Be sure to go follow me over on Twitter or X at Vortex46 for all of my picks for tonight's NBA action. We went 0-2, guys. We finally hit 0-2. I thought we were going to at least go 1-1 for our picks. That did not occur. We took Drew Holiday's 1.5 steals. That did not cash. He finished with 1 steal. Kind of luckily enough that I didn't lean towards Derek White. He pretty much got shut down in the game against Toronto. Toronto pretty much won the game by +11, so I'm kind of upset that I didn't take the margin on that one. That would have been a smarter move, and definitely didn't see Boston not scoring 100 points. They got shut down to 97. So Drew Holiday did not cash, and as well as the Josh Hart points, 12.5 points from the league, just scored 13. He finished with a triple-double. He had 17 rebounds, if I remember correctly, and 12 assists, but only 10 points. I thought that was a good enough read for him to score points, but that didn't happen. I ended up taking Mikal Bridges points over. Actually, it was his points, rebounds, and assists over. And that, too, did not cash either. No, sorry, it was the points. It was 23.5. He finished with 23. So, yeah, just a rough 0-2 slate. But with that, guys, let's dive into our two lot picks. Going to try to make this short and sweet. Here, going to be looking to head to the Pacers versus Indiana. The Pacers heading to Detroit. Going to be looking to take the. Going to be looking to focus on the over for this specific game here between the Pacers and the Detroit Pistons here. The reason being, this is hit for the Detroit home games is 50%, right? And in the head-to-head matchup, this has actually gone over pretty much 2 out of the last 3 games that they've played. That's more so the main focus of this is 227.5. I just kind of had that feeling. It's -105 over on Caesars. I just have that feeling that this is going to go over again because it went over last year back in October when they played against each other. The reason being that I'm taking this is because it seems like this is more of a little bit of a trend, a little bit for the Pistons games at home. And as we see here down here for the they hit this mark the last 5 games for the over 3 out of the last 5 games. I just have that kind of have that feeling, specifically the 6th, then the 11th. So they went over the mark. They went under the mark on the 6th, went over on the 9th, and then went under the 11th. So I just kind of have that feeling that the next game, basically here against the Pacers, that is going to go over. Plus with the Pacers, they've pretty much gone over this mark the last 2 games as well. So that's pretty much the reason why I'm taking this pick, is because there seems to be a little bit of a trend for both teams, kind of just like going more so over recently than under. So that's pretty much the reason why I'm taking this specific pick. And then we're going to look to take Washington's team total under. We're going to go back to them once again. I grabbed this over on Bet MGM -110, specifically 110.5, because they pretty much over the last 5 games just hit this mark 4 out of the last 5 games at 80%. They really haven't been able to make the magic happen. The only issue with this pick is that Phoenix is allowing 114 points, 113.9. So I just sort of kind of have that feeling that this is gonna cash. This is -105 over on Bet MGM. So we'll see what happens with this pick here, guys. And ultimately in the head-to-head matchup, more so at home. Last year they hit 112, but they did go over in Phoenix back in 2023, December 2023. So, but like I said, last 10 games has hit this mark 60% of the time, but more so the last 5 games has hit this mark. 80% of the time. And I kind of have the feeling this will be the 5th straight game that they go under, the 3rd straight game at home now that they'll go under this 111. So we'll see what happens with both picks. But with that, leave some comments, comment section below, guys. Let me know your thoughts on these 2 picks. What are your picks for tonight's NBA action? Let's talk about some things, and I will hopefully talk to you all with my 2 lock pick video for tomorrow's games to come soon. Peace, guys.